2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the visitors making an immediate impression with their entrance earlier on. A very stylish group indeed. What a sight, a sky-high perspective of the beautiful city of New Orleans, where we're bringing you action tonight. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got the Monster, Wilson out there with Cowboy. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's Leonard in at the 2 spot. And for New Orleans, they've got Ingram. Tracy McGrady is out there with Morant. Then there's Mourning, and it's Bosh in at the power forward. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's Morant missing. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. A second chance effort. Mourning with some nice D. Leonard against McGrady. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Tyler. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And then Bosh with the jam.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Lets a floater go, and Morant finishes inside. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports. And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
He gets it in there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Mourning. 20 points for him last game against Miami.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's McGrady. Miracle Man, the pass to Tyler. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now, here is McGrady. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Heat in Miami.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, McGrady. Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And McGrady drops them both. Gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
New Orleans making a switch here. Checking in for your Pelicans. Morning passes to Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. Well, you look at the professor, fourth in the league and as consistent as they come. And, of course, Cowboy, a few spots down.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Well, you can pretty much count it when they get the ball down low like that. You got to give them credit for working hard to get themselves open. Their percentages certainly wouldn't be as high as they are if they couldn't knock down those open 15-footers.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Lee outside. Kicks to Love. Five to shoot. And it's blocked. Here's Rain Man, covered by Lee.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Got a piece of it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Terry Rozier's checked in for the Pelicans, and the professor picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Lions the pass to Rozier. And there's the pass to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Money, beyond the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Money's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pelicans trail by 7. A drive by Lee. Got a piece of it. And here they come, pushing it up. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
So Rozier will bring it up for New Orleans. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. Passes to Rain Man.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And so it's the visiting team going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Pelican 5 right now. You've got Rozier. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Lyons in at center. And the first one at the line is good. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Rozier, the pass to Bosh. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Rozier. Drills the three-pointer. Rozier's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Oh, yikes. Look out below. About that finish. Oof. As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of five-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Morning's checked in. And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
Wow, hammering it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Ingram passes to Morning. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Morning's got his first basket of the night.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the kid picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Morning. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the Pelicans score.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
The pass to Raymond. Launches it. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Pass to Money from downtown. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Pulls up. Again, the Pelicans score.
You got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in. First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And he makes both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
McGrady passes to Bosch. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. And finished off by Morant.
The handle and the acceleration. Morant moves around the court with the ball on a streak.
Oh!
Yeah. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. McGrady dishes to Mourning. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Money passes to the professor. No good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Knocked away. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Morant dishes to McGrady. And he goes in for the dunk.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Over to the left wing. Morant with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bosch grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's McGrady. No good, but he's still shooting 75%. 6 of 8 from the floor. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Anderson passes to Morant. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. 16 points for him. Here's more.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Morning's shot is good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Gary, and that one good. Thunder's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Man, that's been a great offensive rhythm to their game. So many of their baskets have come off assists.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Cowboy is out there with Wilson, and there's the monster. Then it's the Kid, and it's Miracle Man in at the 1. Morning kicks to Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Tyler. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Rob. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. High post shot. The shot comes out.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Love check in for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 10. Morant scanning the floor. Here's Bosch, and then Bosch with the dunk.
Persistence from Bosch, keeping after the ball on the offensive glass and following it up with a nice putback.
They get it again. The monster goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Leonard with the steal. Here's Miracle Man, and that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Pelicans, Rozier comes in for Chris Bosh, and Lee's subbed in for John Morant. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Lee outside. Ingram outside. Right wing. Here's Lyons. And that one hits back iron.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got his first basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Lyons. Pass to Ingram. Oh, that's blocked. Nifty move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the kid picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. He gets that one.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And the foul called on Thunder. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. The Pelicans have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Terry Rozier.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for a lead.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, Gary.
First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pelicans trail by 20. Ball's knocked loose. Thunder passes to Money. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Morant, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Ring has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Here's the professor. Ingram wide open. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
New Orleans making a switch here. Bosch is checked in. Here's Gary, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And the Pelicans miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Bosch can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Morant dishes to Mourning. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And so it's the visiting team, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with... And with the fourth... quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. Mourning is out there with Chris Bosch. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Anthony, and it's Brady in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Miracle Man. Oh!
No doubt.
Goodness. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for Morant. Mourning passes to Brady. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Anthony against Leonard. Goes up to the stripe. Goes back up. And Mourning with the real nice bucket inside. Mourning's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board. Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Out of bounds. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirt. Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. There's the pass to Tyler. Here's the monster. He's covered by Bosch. Green deciding where to go with it. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Leonard. Pass to Miracle Man, releases, takes a three. They get it back. The monster, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Chris Bosh. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Green will bring it up for the Pelicans. Passes it to Lyons. Anthony with it. And the pass to Lyons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
That's his first personal foul. Number 1. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the kid picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Rozier, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Terry Rozier.
So it's the visitors now. Here's Miracle Man. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Pelicans.
Good on both. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And he dunks it down.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
It's stolen. Here's the break. The finish.
Oh. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Stolen by Wilson. And now here comes Wilson leading the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Green. And they pick up 2.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Anderson, he's checked in for Rozier.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to Green. That's tipped. Left side, Leonard. Here's Miracle Man. Oh, that was something else.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. 1:56 left in the fourth. Leonard with the steal. And finished off by Leonard.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. They need this, and Green gets it to go.
Yeah, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Anthony finds Green. Here's Anderson. Inside. New Orleans moving it around, and Green gets it to go.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He's off on the first.
At the line for your Pelicans.
He doesn't get the second one. Being an almost unfair 78% from the field. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And both free throws good for Green. So it's the visitors now. Stolen by Anderson. Pulls it up. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And he commits the intentional foul. Free throw good, Green.
Shooting for New Orleans. Green.
And both free throws good for Green. Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Green.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And he's good on the second.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Here's Miracle Man, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good.
At the line for your Pelicans.
Both free throws good from Green. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one is hammered home.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's for sure.
Exclusive.
He can really rise up.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Two shot.
The first free throw is good. And Anthony drops them both. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the shot is good. Miracle Man's got 59 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
ABC's checked in for Tyler. The visitors with the ball. Here's Miracle Man. And good, he hits it again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's ABC. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Leonard with the bucket. Here's Anthony, and the kid picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
And both free throws good for Anthony. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Miracle Man, the pass to Wilson. And yes, it's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Free throw drops for Green. Both free throws good from Green. Here's Miracle Man. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?